All right, as sunlight fades here today, I've got this plant that was used as a demo in a bonsai workshop. And it's got a lot of dead wood on this side, and I'm going to go ahead and gin one of the parts of it, and that's it. I'm just going to gin it and show you a couple tools. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my gin pliers. This wood is dead. A lot of times you'll be working on live wood, but I'm just going to crush it. It's actually smashing the wood and separating it apart. Okay, this is step one. Get back to the larger part of the branch. And see this one, here's one I ginned when this part of the plant was alive. But then once I've done that, I'm going to just start pulling at it. It's a rather violent process. Try not to pinch my fingers. And this wood is probably so dead that this far out is going to be unusable. I'll just see here in a minute. Yeah. I'm going to take my angled knob cutters and go ahead and just take that off. Now, what's happening is I'm going to say the wind has broken this plant and destroyed it, and this is the only little bit of life left right here, and this all reflects damage. And I'm going to do a gin here, here, and here, and then a shari up in here to reflect the breaking. So I'll just start stripping this bark off and getting down to the underwood here. Comes off quite easily in this case. Like I said, this piece is dead already. There we go. Now, down here, a little sap in there, so maybe the whole thing's not dead. I'm going to get this little spoke shave that I bought, and I can just peel that bark right off of there. Kind of surprised to find sap that high up. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a little high though. Certainly doesn't look alive. Now, and this has got one edge on it, and I just peel it around and take that bark right off of there. Back to my pliers. And to go for a real look of a branch that's broken, I'm going to crush this end down here, and then I'm going to start just tearing it back like this. I'm going to go ahead and put my glasses back on so I can actually see what I'm doing. And I'm just peeling this end away, creating trauma. Break this a little more. Peel some of that. Like I said, it's a very violent process, and it'll be a little more tapered on this end and a little more solid as you get closer to the trunk. Okay, just one more scrape here to make sure I get all that bark and such off of there. I'm doing this kind of quick today, so I'm about to lose the sunlight. Take a little more off down here. All right. Now, normally I'd use my lime sulfur with a little bit of ink here. It's kind of getting old, it's separated, but this mixture will help be a natural preservative and protect the plant from bugs and disease. But since this wood is dead, I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to go with just some Minwax wood hardener, and I'm going to go and try and preserve this branch after I finish ripping on it. And now you can also heat this with a butane torch and bend it a little bit, but be careful. I burned myself pretty well last time I did it, and so what I don't want is I don't want any straight edges that look man-made here. I got a little tip. There we go. And you can also heat it up and burn these little burrs off of here later too. There we go. And it's looking pretty good, like a violent break. Now, all right. So I'm gonna take this Minwax here, wood hardener, and take the top off. Use my little brush here. Got a whole bunch of them for not very much. And so I'm going to paint this and try and let it soak into the wood, harden it up. Now I bought most of the stuff I've used today off of Amazon, so it's all pretty easily gettable, even the lime sulfur. It used to be a little harder to get a hold of, but nowadays it's quite easy. Try not to drip this onto the soil, but I can go down the branch a little bit, as long as I'm not interfering with the live part of the tree. And I'll give these a few treatments over time. Let them soak in, and that'll get a good deadwood look to it. So that is pretty much the end of today's lesson. We've got a nice violent break here and a violent break there. And that, my friends, is a nice quick lesson on how to do a gin. And I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and hit subscribe, hit like. Come over to the website at the Bonsai Seed, and I'll try and get you some more information. Have a good day.